year ago, 7-2 this year entering today. Jefferson lays down the bunt. She's always tough to catch there. And another bunt single for Janae Jefferson. She has reached 4 times today.
It's been nonstop, and this is a beauty. Perfectly placed, enough away from Mia Davidson to where she, every time she was taking a step to go and get the ball, that
one. Oh, that was an awfully close play. It looked like it was definitely going to turn foul. It did not. Jefferson has now reached in her 24th straight game. Unreal. And she's automatic pretty much when she lays down the bunt.
Yeah, if you're Kasaza, you should just let this one go. It had some English on it, and it was headed that way.
Yeah.
Have to know the speed and just how quick Jefferson is. I don't, it's just, she's so fast. You probably think that you can make that play, but
she's always been strong out there.
And so has Janae Jefferson, who immediately reaches with that automatic bunt single. And she has now reached base safely in all but 1 game this season.
Janae Jefferson, the whole infield knows she has the ability to put it down. It's the way she's able to place it. She's so good, Alex, about getting the ball off the end of the bat, deadening it right.
Janae Jefferson has reached in all but 1 game this season. Lays down the bunt single. Gendorf hesitated a moment and then throws it away.
Even with that slight hesitation or kind of slipping coming off that mound, good throw. She gets Jefferson. You like to see that explosiveness off the mound.
Where you could tell she felt the pressure to try and get the speedy Jefferson and just rush the throw.
with Jefferson up.
Jefferson lays it down in perfect position. That is Janae Jefferson to a T. Perfect execution when it felt like all the momentum was on the side of BYU. Jefferson gets the opportunity with the bat in hand. And how about this ball placement?
I have been singing Janae Jefferson's praises
President
now
of the fan
for 4
club.
years.
You said it.
I am president of the fan club. Can she hit one out? Yes. Can she hit a triple? Yes. But when she lays down a bunt like that, that will just take the breath out of a defense.
Yeah, BYU, it just felt like all the momentum.
At Big 12 honors, hard to come by with stout competition at OU, but nobody more deserving than Jefferson.
And when she does that, she's nearly impossible to stop.
She puts on a bunt clinic. Her short game is so consistent and so solid. That's her second single of the contest today. Deadens this ball right off the bat. Could not place it any better. Ogle trying to make
final day. Lays down the bunt. They are not going to catch her here.
It's just so good, Alex. The way that she's able to get the ball off the end of her bat, it's so late, and she can deaden it. I mean, it's in no man's land right there. The Bermuda Triangle, basically, and it's just so good. And you know what? Which is so unfortunate, you don't see Popelka out here tonight, her protege. I feel like between Jefferson and Popelka, just really great hands.
So Rojo
Receiving for these batters.
Jefferson lays down the bunt. Russell charging in and fires, and that one bounced out of the glove. It either hit Jefferson or bounced out regardless. Janae Jefferson, the leadoff hitter, is aboard.
That's going to be close if they're going to give that a hit or an error. It looks like they're giving it a hit. This is, again, a beautiful bunt by Janae Jefferson. She's able to deaden it. Love the hustle there by Brianna Russell. Almost beats her.
Jefferson lays down the bunt. Forget about it. Oh, maybe not. That is one of the first times in her career I've seen her thrown out on the bunt single attempt.
I agree with you, Alex. That was about as close as it gets. You love the adjustment by the defense, though, right? You know that she's going to bunt. You know she has the speed.
Let's take one more look at that if we can, huh?
I don't know.
I think I will say I'm right. I'll still stick with my original call. Even though
middle there that allows Wiz to take an extra base. That bunt put down. and will stay in the field of play. Kelly Gooden going to go for second with nobody covering the bag. And so second inning. And she puts the bunt down. It sits in fair territory. No play to make for these. And the bases will be loaded going to the top of the order.
Runners in scoring position. Gooden drops a bunt here. Tries to come in with a base hit and does just that.
The last of the order. All 12 starts, puts down a bunt. They have to hurry. Throw to first is too late. Well, Kelly's not going to stop, is she? She's going to keep going and try to get Washington to come off.
Lays down a bunt. Puts on the Jets and Gooden on base. Two. Showing off that speed is Kelly Gooden.
Yeah, you have to assume Gooden's going to put this ball down. Beautifully placed, but she has so much speed. Loomis makes that an awfully close play.
I know I got somebody there who can throw across the diamond. Now Uribe is going to have to field her own position. Really no chance. Kayla Kowalik, terrific bunt, excellent speed, and there was just no shot to get her up the line at first base.
And again, we talked about how good Kowalik is because she's able to do this. Laying down that bunt shouldn't be a shock because you know she has so much speed, but you have to respect the power that she has. And you get
Starts with Kayla Kowalik, who has just been money from that leadoff spot. Lays down the bunt, and just as we spoke of it, she gets on base. The ball overthrown, and she stays at first. So again, Kayla Kowalik is money when she gets on base.
Well, Kowalik is just a nightmare for defenses because you just never quite know where to stand. She's somebody who has so much speed. She can lay down a bunt just like this, first pitch, getting it going, but she also has so much pop in her back.
She went 0 for 3. Laid that down. The Aggies will have to hurry. No chance to get Kayla Kowalik. Lead off runner on in the first for UK.
She's just so impressive. Being able to drop this bunt so effectively, and you know Kowalik has speed, right? So the corners are expecting a bunt, but you have to respect the power that she has. So when she learned how to drop this bunt and hit away.
Lays down a bunt. Godwin safe. And with that base hit, Kayla Kowalik now with a 19-game hitting streak. That is now the longest in the history of Kentucky softball.
She is too good. This is what I'm talking about. The ability to deaden this bunch, hits it right off the end of her bat, gets it to trickle right down the third base line. There's no way Godwin can make that play fast enough behind the plate. That's an easy base hit. And why she's so
Plate, that's another tough task.
Kowalik lays one down. That's going to be a close play. And you could just tell the way that ball was going. And I mean, you've got to have some giddy up to get Kayla Kowalik. And now Bev Smith comes out of the dugout. And she's going to discuss that one with Scott Mayer.
Yeah, you know, and this was a great defensive play. I mean, yes, it's a terrific bunt, but, you know, Drotar is right there and plays it as well as you could possibly play it. So that is extremely difficult. And, you know, you're 60-foot bases and people are moving. That's a tough call.
Boy, that is... On the first view, I thought that Bev Smith... Yeah, here's the one right here. I mean, this is razor close.
It is, and every perspective on the field is a little different, right? We get to benefit from some nice slow motion, but I mean, you got to give umpires credit. Like,